Brad Williams, XL Prime. We're going to use ifs and countifs and ands we're going to count up apples. We're going to count if an apple was purchased or a banana was purchased or both were purchased. Here we have customer, the fruit. Did they buy fruit? Here's what we're going to accomplish. We're going to use this if. Within the if, we're just going to throw a COUNTIFs. COUNTIF does what? It's working with criteria, so we're working with pairs. We have criteria, 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 criteria. All right, we're going to have a range and a criteria. We just want yes or no. Yes or no, that's it. Here is the fruit purchased. What we're doing is going down this list and seeing over the last 6 days, has the customer bought an apple, banana, or both? I have a tutorial where we do this on a date-by-date basis. For now, we'll just focus on this particular calculation. Here, name is F9. It's everything here. We're checking everything. We're checking to see if they bought an apple, B5. We're going to check other criteria. What did they buy? Apple. Yes or no? Yes. Our name ranges, B5 to B16, fruit, D5 to D16. Banana? Well, the only change is we're going to note B5 and then we hard-coded banana. We could have put a quasi filter up top here and put apple and banana, but just go with what we're working with here. All we're going to do is check to see both. If we have a yes in E and F. And if so, yes. Otherwise, we can get sophisticated and we can take this COUNTIF name B22 E4. Okay, that's exactly what we have here. And then add this one to it and then put an and there. So all we have is an and. Notice we have this all nice bracketed up. We have it all packaged in this if package. Our logical test, is this true? Then give us a yes. Otherwise, no. F9, it's true. Kim has bought banana and an apple, and hence both. Here, because there's very little break in terms of customer identity, every Kim had better have the same answer. And Jim, there's your duplicates, and so therefore, COUNTIF is just going through and saying yes or no. And if there's multiple Kims, they all better have the same answer. And same with Jim and so on and so forth. Now, if we put Kim M and Jim R and Steve S, you get the point. Over here is our narrative. It is lengthy. I want you to read it. There's some tips in there. I covered a good share, but there are always helpful hints. For example, one is why in here, if you look at this, you look at the logical test, F9, that's 3. That's not true or false. I want you to read the narrative, and the answer is in bold, all right? The anatomy, this is very straightforward. Basic Excel, my favorite. I like doing stuff like this. I like ifs and ands and else and so's and all the other stuff that you can throw in the A to Z's. I like putting this stuff together, and then I'll throw all this other kitchen sink stuff in just to mix it up. If you're walking into this, you're shaking your head going, I don't remember this, or this is all new to me, practice or downgrade. Downgrade and take a look at my beginner courses or move to the intermediate courses. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks for watching.